So we are going to cover a couple ways that you can work on the cue wait with your dog. Wait can be used in tons of different ways, but basically it is a pause button or a hold on a second as we move through a threshold. That threshold can be a doorway, which is most common. It can be as they leave their crate, as you open the door. It can be as they leave the car, go outside, are at the top or bottom of stairs, when you're putting your food down. So there's a lot of ways to work on this. It is also a great impulse control exercise, teaching them to hold on a second, have a little bit of patience before you release them. I will be using OK as my release cue for Comet, and that just means that the exercise is over and he can go through the threshold or stop doing whatever I've been asking him to do. So we are going to first set up wait through one of the doorways. I'm going to practice this one on leash so that you can see real life what it would be looking like if you're leaving your apartment or your house for a walk. So what we'll be doing is as we walk through the threshold here, I will be body blocking Comet for his wait. I am not using the leash to pull on him or anything like that. I will just be using my body to step in front of him. And as soon as he is no longer trying to push through, in this case I will mark and reward him. A lot of times the release is the reward because they get to go outside or do something fun. But in this case I'll mark and reward him and then release him through. Okay, ready? Come on. Let's go. Wait. Yes. Okay. Wait. Good boy. Another way you can work on wait is having them be patient and wait for their food bowl to be set down. This one is a great way to practice impulse control as well. So what I'm going to do here is Comet obviously sees I have some treats in my hand. I'm going to drop a few in the bowl just like that. Then what I'm going to do is build it up as if he doesn't know this cue yet. And I'm just going to slowly start lowering the bowl down. If he goes for it, then I'm just going to pick it back up. If, as I'm lowering it, he doesn't go for it, I'm going to go ahead and reinforce him. So we're just making sure, before we add a verbal cue here yet, that Comet does get the hang of the game. And if he broke it, that's why we didn't add a wait cue quite yet. I'm just going to reset him, no reward. And then, in this case with wait, you would then release them to the bowl. So now that So now that Comet does have some foundation for this, he understands the game. This is where we could potentially add wait. He knows the wait cue pretty well, but if your dog is just learning it, do a couple more reps like I just showed you before you start adding the wait cue in. Comet, wait. Okay, and then you can release him to the bowl. So waiting through thresholds, waiting before you put something down like a food bowl. You could do this with like tennis balls, toys as well, but that is how you can work on wait at home.